With that said, really quickly, one more time to roberthollisjr.com. You can go there, get fill in the form, and you can get your free gift there. So, hey man, how you doing? Thank you so much for jumping on. I appreciate it. So cool. So what you guys got for me? How do you find a mentor? Great question. There's a lot of different ways. I would love to help you if you don't know of any other mentors out there. At roberthollisjr.com, I actually have a page that says work with me, and you can fill out your information there, and I'd love to just get a chance to know you and see if there's anything that I can do to help you. But normally if you're involved with any kind of business, I believe the business it was, I'm going to make it. I'm sorry, guys. All the questions are coming up really quickly there. But finding a mentor, you just have to find somebody that has what you want. Now, if you're in a current business right now, usually I would look maybe to your upline. There's got to be somebody that, if you're a part of a business, I'm a part of an MLM. Can you still mentor you? Absolutely, I can still do that. I have, Tina's on here. I have a bunch of people that are on here from different companies, and everything that I was taught, can apply to any company. So if there's anything that I can do, I would love to help you out. Yes, you can. Yes, thank you, Mary Ellen and Tina. So yeah, just go to roberthollisjr.com, fill out that page, and I'll be in contact with you very shortly. But if it's not me, guys, look at Periscope, look at all these different things. There's a lot of different people out there that are willing to help you if you can find the right person. So look to your upline. If you don't relate with them, look online. And if I'm not your mentor, guys, I'll be the first to say, listen, maybe we're not compatible, but maybe you can reach out to this person. Maybe you can talk to this person, because everybody's different. So, guys, I saw a lot of questions going on there. Just know when I'm answering the questions, I'm trying to focus on it and look in the camera, so it's hard to read all the ones. There's like 5 or 6 good questions that went out there. So hopefully that helped you with your question. In this day and age, normally it might be really hard to find a mentor, but with the internet, people are very accessible. Surround yourself with successful people. Amen, Nick. That is I did a whole Periscope just on that. Do you connect your uplink? I'm still not the technical guy, so I don't even know what an uplink is. I know, as funny as it sounds, I started my blog on February 21st, so it's been 14 days now, and did, what was it? I got the number, $3,600 in sales in 2 weeks, man. It's crazy, and I'm not a technical guy, so if I can do it, I know you guys can do it. So, any other question, guys? I know there's a bunch that went off quick. Is the webinar still available somewhere? Yes, it is. And how was your experience as a master distributor in your old company? Great questions. Yes, my webinar is still up. If you go to roberthollisjr.com /webinar replay. So where is it? WEBINAR REPLAY. So webinar /webinar replay. I've already got the replay up there. If you guys were registered for it, we're probably going to be shooting out, if you haven't already, a email with the link in there. So you can go there right now, check it out. If not, check your email and we will have a replay there. But yeah, as far as my experience in being a master distributor of my last company, that was... It had its pluses and it had its negatives. The pluses was, it was really, really cool to be in a situation to, never really look at, I guess you would say, is, your immediate downline or what you're doing. There's a huge amount on the plate for me. I don't know if I would even be interested in doing something like that again, because, really I was like the servant to everybody. It didn't matter where you were at in a company, how many levels deep. I had to provide a lot of the content, the Q&As, the weekly trainings, support for everybody. I was in a situation, because when I like to mentor people, I always tell people, what do you really want? Money's great. We can figure out how to get you money. That's not the problem here. But what does your lifestyle want to look like? And, Mary Ellen is actually on here. She was a part of that company that I was master distributor with. And oh my gosh, I mean, literally, I had my calendar. I lived by my calendar, and I would literally have meetings set up because we had it from all over the world, Norway, London, Hawaii. I could literally be on the computer 24 hours a day. And man, I had a meeting scheduled every half hour on the hour, all the way up till 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, because Amy, my beautiful wife, said, listen, you got to shut it off at 5 so you can take care of Ryder, and I'll have dinner ready by 6. So from 5 to 6:30, I didn't have anything, and it was every half hour on the hour. I had a meeting from like 8 in the morning all the way till 10 at night. It was... thank you so much. It was like crazy. So as much as it was a great experience for me and I learned a lot and I was able to support a lot of people and it was a great experience, I don't know if I would ever do it again. Somebody came to me and said, hey, listen, I'm going to offer you X amount of money to be master distributor of this company. I would probably turn them down because I'd rather have less money but more time and freedom, if that makes sense to you guys. So it was a whirlwind, huge for me as far as my ego, because now it's like you got to step up and hey, I'm a lot of people that are my followers know that I don't really have much of an ego. I just say I'm a below average person that tries to do above average things. But since I was a master distributor, it's like, hey, listen, I know what I'm doing. You better listen to me. No, so it was definitely an awesome experience. I wouldn't do it again. I seen somebody said, how do you create your blog? That is like crazy. Either you're a technical genius or you just got to pay somebody to do it for you. I'm just going to be honest, guys. I tried to be the guy that said I was going to do it myself. I'm pretty good over the computer. And after about a month of struggling, not knowing what I was doing, my blog looking like garbage. Links weren't working. I didn't know how to tag stuff. It was just, oh my gosh, I finally humbled myself and I had to pay somebody to build it for me. There's people out there, guys, that make above average income just by building people's blogs. So if you guys are serious about having a blog, I tell people one thing, and here's a tip for you guys, is you can just use Facebook fan pages till you're ready, till you have a following, till you, he actually asked, do you have to have a blog? Oh, no, I don't think you have to have a blog. And I guess now basically the route that I was going on is you can use a Facebook fan page for the time being. You can do periscopes, you can do videos, add them to YouTube, put them on your fan page, and use that as free. It takes nothing. It's easy to set up. And until you have a following, until you have, a demand for it, really the reason for a blog is to keep people up to date with everything that you're doing and communicate with them. There's no way to track anything via Facebook. You don't know who's going there. There's not options where you can give away gifts. There's not options where you can provide value like that. So, I would say start with your Facebook fan page first. And once you see that it's starting to get big and it's starting to get out of control, then you might want to look to starting a blog, but you don't need a blog. So hopefully it answered your question. Guys, we're getting some great questions. I know a bunch of people was rapping them off there too. Beautiful day here in Phoenix, Arizona, man. I think it's like 80 degrees out today. So what other questions we guys got? Guys, man, I'm telling you, just so you guys know, if I'm talking and you ask the question, it gets up on the screen, I'm not reading it. I'm ADD, so always dealing, is my Facebook still open? No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I got ADD, so if I'm got to stop to read a question, it's like, whoop, I just lost the point. So, so what other great questions, guys? What other questions you guys got out there? Build a fan page. Yes, Jaime, build a fan page. If you don't know how to build a fan page, go to YouTube and type in how to build a fan page. Any technical stuff, guys, just go to YouTube and type in how to. I really think YouTube, nowadays I saw a funny post the other day and it said, okay, well, YouTube officially replaced my father. It taught me how to learn how to tie a tie and change my brakes. What if you're just getting started and you don't really have anything to give away? Yeah, if you don't have anything to give away, that's fine. But go back. I just posted it. You can go to my fan page and there's a video and it's titled, "Why Would Anybody Listen to You?" And, you might think that you don't have anything to give away right now, but you do. You do, everything, Jim Rohn or Les Brown said it the best, is everything amazing that was ever said or anything idea that was ever created has pretty much been thought of or said already. Just there's different ways of saying it. See, there's, different people relate with different people, and stories, people hear them differently. So I'm not going to go into that full thing right now, but I guarantee, you could just, look at any of my periscopes or look at anybody else's videos or watch something that inspires you and turn on the periscope and say, listen, I seen this amazing video today. I read this amazing quote and what it means to me is, and tell your story. So you got stuff to give. I promise you guys, each and every one of you has a story to tell and has information that people say. How can you start branding yourself? It went away really fast. Sorry, I forget. I think it was like Nick that asked that. I didn't get a chance to read that, but yeah, you got something to give away. I promise you guys. Everybody's got a story. You just got to, start sharing it, guys. I strongly recommend that. And gosh, I know it's scary. I got to give a huge up to, I got to get a huge up to some people out there that are just going out and doing. I saw that Ron Allen today did his first one. Anything from health, walk, or knitter. I don't know what that means. But yeah, guys, you just got to start somewhere. You go to my YouTube page. Actually, if you go to my blog, it's my first blog post. It's my first video. Man, that was awkward. Watched your dad. If they can do it, you can. Awesome. Yeah, awesome. If that's the first day of the program, it's awesome. What advice would you give your younger self? You have a lot of energy from being passionate. Yes, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. What topic about starting your brand? Missed it again. Sorry, guys. I got ADD. I'm trying to keep up with all this stuff. What was the first question? Sorry, guys. I'm like scatterbrained right now. Can you put that back up there? Sorry, I was going to try to rapid read 3 and then answer them all 3, and then I tried to read them all and didn't comprehend any of them. So, just a high school dropout, guys, I'm telling you. Oh, my younger self. Yeah, if I was going to give advice to my younger self, here would be the huge advice. I get asked this all the time, guys, and really I want you guys to take this to the heart. I would tell my younger self to dream bigger, faster. To be way more committed and believe in what you're doing and dream bigger faster. Now, what I mean by that is when I first got started, I was so broke I couldn't pay attention. I had no success in my life. I was virtually a failure up until that point. And, so my dream was I want to make enough money to live on the ocean, and I want, the BMW and the Mercedes, and I want, the Rolex, and those were like what I wanted, right? Well, all of a sudden, like in a matter of 2 years, boop, I got them all. And I'm like sitting around going, okay, cool. I got everything that I wanted to do. Awesome. And I took a year off. If you guys hear my story, I retired at the age of 30 because that's what I put on my dream board. That's what I put on my vision board, and I got it all. Well, now what's next? I wasn't really motivated to get up every morning anymore. I wasn't inspired to work harder because I got everything that I thought I wanted. So, if my dreams back then was to not get a BMW, but to get a Rolls Royce Ghost, to not just live on the beach, but have a beach home, a home in Montana in the mountains next to my family, a home in Arizona next to my wife's family. See, those are bigger dreams, and I would have kept going longer and harder versus going, hey, I got everything I wanted to. So guys, Les Brown says it the best, is that, if you shoot for the stars and you miss, at least you're moonwalking. See, the problem with most people is they set their goal here, and most people, guys, honestly, I would say that 95% of people never truly reach their goals. I got to do, remind me on this. I'm going to go into the depths on this on another Periscope. I should take notes on this, but I'll give you guys an example. What average people do is they set their standards here. And when they don't reach it, then they're like below average. And then above average people go here, and when they don't reach it, then they're just average. See, the difference between anybody that you're listening to, superstars, millionaires, you talk to Mark Cuban and billionaires, they've got this vision that, yeah, I'm going to take over the world. So they set their standards like way up here. This is their dream. This is their goal. and then oh, I still missed it, man. My goal was to become a billionaire, and I blew it. I only made $300 million, man. I'm not working hard enough. So yeah, I mean, I can go into the psychology of that. I might do that. Thank you for whoever brought that up. That's a great Periscope just in that analogy. But guys, shoot for the stars, because even if you miss, you're moonwalking. Don't make your minimums your maximums. If your goal is just to make enough money to pay the bills, you're probably always going to be struggling to hit that mark. If your goal is to make $100,000 a year, well, great. You're probably just going to get there or barely under. If your goal is to make $10 million or $1 million a month, what if you screw it up and you're only making $100 grand a month? Whoop-de-doo, guys. So, guys, I would really check that out. Yeah, and I thank you, Melody. If you go to roberthollisjr.com, I talk about more of that stuff, but I'm going to do a Periscope all on about how setting your standards and the difference between average people and below average people, guys, because we all know there's a roller coaster. Right? Give me some amen, some extra heart, some taps on this. If you know that there's seasons in life, there's ups and downs, there's low points, there's high points, guess what? It's the same with everybody. I don't care who you are, whether if you're a multimillionaire or somebody struggling to pay the bills. We all have good days and bad days, but here's the difference. If you're riding on this roller coaster of life and you're going from average and below average, average and below average, average, oh, really bad. Well, if you're up here, you're going extremely well to, oh, I'm just, I'm still, and in really bad times, well, at least I'm still above average. See, that's a different mentality. So I'm going off on a topic here, and I'll do this one later. This is a Q&A, so long answer to what I would tell my younger self. Hopefully that answered. What topic would you talk about to start branding yourself to engage people's attentions? Be yourself. Be yourself, Nick. I'm telling you right now that I think one of the biggest problems and misconceptions that people have about Periscopes and branding themselves and putting out a blog is they're trying to follow a path of other successful people and they're not that stuff. See, why do I do motivational stuff, mindset stuff, building your business stuff? Because I'm so passionate about it, guys. I've been dedicated 12 years of my life to educating and learning this profession. I dedicated 12 years of my life to understanding psychology of helping people and inspiring people. You know, I know a lot of people don't know it's to get yourself to a height level. You know, how many people saw that post that I put that doesn't matter how you feel. Get up, dress up, and show up, and never give up. See, I got that mentality, but I'm sure a lot of people are watching this that are going, that's not me. I'm not Mr. Motivational Speaker. I'm not Mr. Mindset Guy. I've never made any money in network marketing, so how am I going to jump on a Periscope and motivate people to make money? That's fine. What do you love? What do you love? I don't care if it's cooking. My wife, she went to school for fashion design. And she loves sewing. She loves creating stuff. You know, soon we'll set up her own blog. If you guys go to, I never plugged this area before, RAD, so R-A-D, Kid Designs. So RAD Kid Designs. Babe, is that right? So you can't hear me. Yeah, Rad Kids Designs, and she loves making custom bibs and custom things, and she's got a Pinterest. I didn't know how huge her Pinterest follow was because that's her passion. That's what she loves. If she ever started doing Periscopes on, cool, this is how you cut a pattern, and this is how you make this, and here's a shortcut that I learned on how to, you know, I don't know the terminology, but do you think she'll get a following? Yeah, because she's passionate. She loves it. You know, I told my friend this. He loves food. Why wouldn't you start a Periscope about, hey, listen, you know, at Rad Kid Designs, yes, you know, hey, I'm at this, thank you, Mary Ellen, yeah, she's got cool stuff, anyways, but you guys get my point. So yeah, what your topics are to start a following is talk what you're passionate about, talk what you love, because I guarantee there's millions of other people out there that love what you love. And if you're on a Periscope and you're pouring your heart out and you're passionate about it and you're excited about it and you engulf into it, people are going to follow you. See, if you're a food person that loves food, do I want to go, if I got a bunch of options to go to restaurants tonight. We could pick one that could suck, or, oh, let's see what the new reviews are. You know, just like my brother, he loves movies, so he does movie reviews. He doesn't do reviews on how to do blogs because he's not passionate about that. So, yeah, that's always the best rule of thumb. If you want to build a following, do what you love. People rarely make any money or have massive success unless they're doing doing something they love anyway. So just be yourself, because here's a problem. If you try to act differently and talk about different topics that you don't love, people are going to notice. I don't care who you are. You know, nowadays people can see people through people so quickly. So if you're jumping on a Periscope and acting fake, people go, I don't got any followers, and people that jump on my Periscope only stay on for like 1 minute. Yeah, because I know who you are, and when I see you on Periscopes, that's not the same person. So I guarantee, even if you're a stranger, you're picking up on that. So hopefully it helped you out, Nick. I know it was like you asked that question a couple times. So yeah, you can always mix in motivational stuff later. How would you introduce the product or opportunity to business owners? That's a great question. So you're saying that you think that your product or business or your service can help other business owners. I would present it to them like you would present it to anybody else. Honestly, if you look at Shark Tank, I'm not too much big on TV, but I don't know what it is. I just love Shark Tank. I love entrepreneurs. I love the mindset of hustle, going out there. And that's one of the biggest things, people can walk on, Shark Tank, and they've got an amazing, amazing product. You see all the sharks going, whoa, this is awesome. Cool. Yeah, how'd you come up with this? Well, listen, how much sales do you have? I don't have any. What? Yeah, I don't have any. Well, have you pitched this to Target? Have you pitched this to Walmart? Have you pitched this to the local health food stores? No, I'm not interested. Even though this is the amazing best product I've seen in a while, since you don't have the guts to knock on the door of the CEO or call up Target or walk into your health food store and say, hey, listen, I've got a product that I really, really think that would benefit your store and that would sell amazing. Do you got 1 minute? And there's your shot. If they say no, who cares? At least you gave it your all and you walked in there. I'd rather have a business owner tell me no than always think, what if I could get up the courage to talk to him and my products were in his store? Oh my gosh, how amazing that would be. So yeah, everybody puts their pants on at the same time. Exactly, Tina. So yeah, I would present it to a business owner the same way I would present it to anybody else. Honestly, guys, there's no secret pitch to, I just do everything the same. Doesn't matter who it is, man. You guys get Obama. I heard he's going to be looking for some work soon. Somebody tell him about my Periscopes. I'll pitch him. No. Xavier, that's right. Thank you so much. So hopefully that helps you out. If you believe in something you do, you'll do anything to promote. Absolutely, Melody. Yeah, if you really believe in it, I'll walk into anywhere. I'll talk to anybody. So that's really it. Just mustering up the courage to just go in there. It's the same thing like merchant accounts or anything. The only reason why any products are in any store that you've ever seen is because somebody mustered up the courage to walk up to a branch manager to pitch them well enough to get them on the regional manager or the local manager, to pitch them well enough to actually get them on the phone with the local, whatever, national manager to get them in those stores. There's no other way to get products in the stores other than that. Do you just ask? Do you keep your options open to making extra money? No, I use the $1 million question. I don't use that $1 million question as, hey, listen, can you do me a huge personal favor? Do you know anybody that needs to make extra money? That's what I say. I don't say, do you keep your business options open or anything like that. That's usually what my pitch is. And when you say that, if you're saying that to a business owner, you got to be coming in with the products. They're a business owner. You got to pitch them on your products first. So yeah, I don't know if that was 2 questions that was relating there. So I have no idea what time it is. My computer went on sleep mode here. 4:26. I usually like to keep these under a half hour. So what we'll do is $1 million question works. Yes, and refer to somebody else if they're interested. They'll tell you. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think you're just backing up what I was saying. So yeah, one more question and then we'll close it out here, guys. What else can I help you guys out with? Somebody try to stump me. Somebody give me a hard one. How what? How? Like a how to tell? Sorry, I'm a little lost here. When am I coming back to Cali? It might be a little bit. I don't know if you guys know how to hold down. Usually, how to hold down. Usually what I do is I go like this and put a bunch of leverage on it, and that usually works. No, just show I'm messing with you guys. Can someone type the $1 million, can somebody type the $1 million question or screenshot it? I mean, dude, can you do me a huge personal favor? Do you know anybody that needs to make extra money? There it is. So, if you can't take a note on that, you probably should download my father's mentorship program so you can watch it 100 times. Sorry, I'm being a little frisky today. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be mean. Joking around. So yes, how to hold it out. I don't forget who's saying on there. How to Xavier. I don't know if LOL. I'm just messing with you guys. I hope you know that. Yeah, that's it is, and it doesn't have to be extra money. Do you know anybody that ... If they ask you how it's been working for you, the biz. Oh, are you saying so? If somebody asked you how the business is going for you and you haven't made any money, is that what the question is? I'm assuming it is. So I know most people have that question, so we'll just end it on that one. Yeah, if somebody asks you, well, listen, how's it working for you? Just be honest. Honestly. Say, listen, I'm brand new. I'm learning from very, very successful people that have a proven company, a proven product. Exactly, Tina, edify. And edify them. So just be honest, you don't have to go off on the deep end, but because normally I would say, I used to, depending if they're your friend or not, people go, well, are you making any money yet? Xavier, that's a funny question. What? I just told you I'm in business with learning a new business. And if I would just started law school, would you ask me how many cases I won? That was a funny question, Xavier. That's funny, but you got to meet this guy who is making money. See, I would say that to people all the time when are you making any money yet? And I would just laugh. Just start laughing and go, that's a funny question. You would not ask a pre-med student if he's done brain surgery yet, have you? You're funny, Xavier. Listen, but let me introduce you to Robert Jr. and ask him if he's making any money. Because I can't wait for him to whip out those uncashed checks that he carries around. I asked you, to introduce you to somebody or give you information of somebody, and you're asking me how much I made. Listen, that's just be honest with you. I'm brand new. It doesn't, a McDonald's owner isn't in profit. A McDonald's franchise isn't in profit till about 1.5 years, sometimes 2 years later. A lawyer or doctor takes 6 years to get their degree before they make money. If you get a job at McDonald's, you got to go through 2 weeks of training and sit at the register for 2 weeks before you get your first paycheck. Everybody's got to go through training. What if you've been in for years and haven't made money? Just be honest with them. Just say, listen, I didn't take it as serious as I wanted to before. I didn't know what I was doing that I was before, but now I'm learning from successful people. Now, and here's the great thing about new people is if you're honest with them, they don't know that you've been in 1 year. They don't know if you've been in 2 years, So once again, just be honest. Listen, I've been doing this for a while, but I haven't been giving it my 100% focus. I wasn't doing the right things. I'm now learning from successful people that are teaching me the right way to do it, and I'd love to introduce you to them. I'd love to show you their videos because, listen, you can't judge an opportunity on my success. You can't judge a product on my success. But here's stories. Here's stories of how the products help them, how the company comp plan's helping them. Look at all these people making money. Edify somebody else. How to pick a company. That's a great question. I don't even know if I got time to go through that. I'll do that one too. How to pick a company, guys. Now, these are my requirements on how to pick a company, and this could be different for everybody else, but this to me, there's a few requirements that need to happen. For me, honestly, and number one is I do not get involved with startup companies. Reason being is after being in this profession for over a decade, there is that thing about being at the right place at the right time. And, there's more opportunity there. And, there's all this. And to me, it's almost just sales. Now, I know there is a point and place of being in a company at the right time. But how many people know that somebody could join Amway today, one of the oldest companies in the world, and if they had the right system and the right training and the right mentor with the right attitude, somebody could join Amway today and make tons of money. money? How many people can say amen and agree to that? Because I believe in that wholeheartedly. Why I wouldn't pick a startup company is because companies go out of business. And it's not just network marketing. Look at any business out there. 9 out of 10 businesses that start this year are not going to make it past their first 2 years. And it has nothing to do with the product. That has nothing to do, yes, I've got burnt by new companies. Now, I'm not saying all new companies don't go out of business. If you just happen to pick the right company at the right time with the right leadership and they stay in business, you're going to look like a genius. But what if you put your heart and your soul in the company, you bring your friends and family to it to later find out that they shut down? So I just don't mess around with startup companies. That's just a personal opinion. Some people are the opposite. They won't get involved with a company unless it's a startup. So whatever. That's my requirements on that. Second, here's another big reason why I wouldn't get involved with a startup company. Is somebody in that company making 6 figures a month? Is somebody in that company documented? Is the product working? Do they have product stories? Is somebody in that company making money? The third is what's the okay, here's another way to put it. Third question would be, would you buy these products every month, year after year, knowing that you'd never make a dime? See, if you were evaluating a company to join it and you had their products and you could go, okay, would I buy $50, $100 a month of this pencil if this company wasn't a network marketing company? If your answer is no, not a right company for you. If your answer is yes, that means you believe in the product. So that would be my 3 main. There's a lot of different other stuff, and I don't have time to go into that. But the main 3 things to me: is it a solid company? If you want to build your house on a solid foundation, not sand. So 1, is it a solid company? 2, is it documented? Is the products documented? Do they have testimonials of the product? Whether A, it's saving people money, helping them lose weight, making them feel better, whatever it is. So is it documented on the products, and is people making money? And 3 is, are you passionate about the product? Would you buy the product if knowing you'd never make a dime? Would you share this product with your mom, your grandpa, knowing that he'd never make a dime? If you can say yes to all 3 of those, you probably found yourself a good company. Now, there's a lot of other things in play that goes into that. Do they have a duplicatable system already in place? Do they have a good mentorship? A lot of people get burnt on that. You don't know what you're doing, and you sign up from your uncle that, was signed up by his coworker that has a relative in Texas. None of them know what they're doing. You don't have access to find an upline to help you. So, there would be another one is, when you're signing up a company, make sure the people you're signing up with are going to be there to help you, that are going to be there to support you. So yeah, Skin Palm, thank you so much for that question. That was a great answer. Great question. Thank you so much, man. I'm a great mentor. Thank you, Xavier. I appreciate that, brother. So with that said, yeah, guys, if you want more information, go to roberthollisjr.com. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Maybe I'll turn it on. Da-da-da. There, can you guys see it better? Cool. Solid documentation, making money using products. Bingo. There you go. So roberthollisjr.com, you guys can go there, get a free gift from me personally, sign up to be included with everything that I'm doing there. You guys can see all my old blog posts. I'm making posts like crazy. I've got like 60 plus videos now. So I'm like making like 2 blog posts almost a day right now. So if you guys want great information, you guys want to get more information from me and a free gift. For some of the people that said, hey, I don't know where to find a mentor, fill out your information there. I'm not saying that I would be your mentor, but I would love to hear your situation, and if I and love to help you out and at least point God and direct you to somebody that can help you. So I'm a real person, guys. I've got my cell phone number on my blog. Somebody the other day said, what are you, crazy? You got your cell phone on your blog? Yeah, I'm just a real person. I'm not trying to hide, guys. There's a lot of people on here that's worked with me. I'm just a real person, man. If you got to hide your information, maybe you got to question your integrity. So anyways, so guys, made your Friday. Hey, that made my my Friday. Thank you so much, guys. This is a highlight of my day every day, guys. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate you, how much I love you guys. All the hearts, all the shares, all the comments. Don't go unnoticed, guys. You guys are all amazing. You guys push me to be better every single day, and I just want to thank you guys. I wouldn't have done my own mentor or my own webinar if it wasn't for you guys. I probably wouldn't even have my own blog up right now if it wasn't for you guys. To think it all started 2 months ago with me doing a scope and some people giving me hearts and liking what I said. You guys pushed me farther than I thought I'd ever go. So I just want to personally thank each and every one of you. So God bless everybody. Happy Friday. Let's have an amazing weekend. I'll be doing another Periscope tomorrow. I usually take Sundays off, but you never know. Just watch. I might do one from church. Sunday's my day for God and family. So thanks. Love your energy too, man. You haven't seen my scope. Are you a thermostat or a thermometer, man? You gotta be. Here's one more tip I'll leave you guys with. If you're trying to be an entrepreneur, guys, you just gotta be jacked up all the time, every time. How many people know what's my answer to this question? If people call you up and say, "What's up?" Anybody know that? Here, you guys can steal this. Do this next time somebody calls you and says, "Hey, what's up?" Say, "Everything, my income." What? There it is, my income. Awesome, Tina. You gotta be on fire, man. You gotta be, when people say, "What's going on?" Everything's awesome. I'm great. I'm jacked up. Super excited about my future. Why? Because everybody else would rather say, "Oh, same stuff, different day. Another day, another dollar." Nobody wants to work with people like that. Not only that, it throws people off, man. But the other thing that I say is, when I'm at checkout line, people say, "How's your day going?" I look right at people and say, "Blessed and highly favored." Whoa, really? Why? Do you want to find out? See, it's funny. Most people try to figure out how to pique people's interest. I have people all day asking me what I do because I'm jacked up. I'm enthusiastic. There, yeah, mic drop, right? Yeah. Blessed and highly favored, man. Get that. I was saying that when I was so broke. I was living in a hotel, and one day it came true, man. So every day I say that, I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm jacked up. I'm excited. Everything's going on. My income's going up. People I'm working with are getting value. Every day's awesome, guys. So wake up every day like it's a new day and go out there and conquer it. So God bless, guys. Happy weekend. Happy Friday. And we will see you tomorrow.